Hi everyone, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2022. I have the Wild Unknown Animal Tarot here for setting the tone, as well as LENORMAND REVERIE. We're going to use the Gilded for the read, and then the Rider-Waite Mini for the clarifiers. It is a general reading, so if you'd like something more specific, my info is below, as well as my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called it's Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, and if you want to check that out, that would be great. And otherwise, we're going to get right into the read for July 2022. If you like the video or the information, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and share, please. Let's get going for Gemini, see what's going on for you guys. Are you feeling serious? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. July 2022. I kept seeing the otter earlier when I was shuffling with Gemini energies, so Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. The stingray. Are you all activated and plugged in and turned on to the mouse? Are you connecting to somebody who's got a lot of nervousness in them? In the dark, they're hiding and scared. You know, it's like a mouse hiding in the closet. Are they afraid of you? And there's that otter. I told you they were there. And you have the beaver, who's a hard worker. It's very sweet energy. But the mouse is a bit scared. And you have the dragon watching over everybody there. And the peacock. I had to bring these out. And the phoenix. There's some profound energy here for you. I don't usually pull this many cards because I need room for the other deck. You got the peacock there too. Just give me 1 second to put these cards down. You have the firefly at the bottom of the deck. So perhaps you have a bright idea or sudden inspiration, but it may be fleeting with the firefly. And the vulture is behind there just waiting to, you know, collect the leftovers. Or this could be, you know, an old person, a grandparent or something like that who's hanging around. Maybe they had the bright idea, but maybe their bright ideas are fleeting because they're aging and so they struggle with their mentation. All right, let's see what we have here. The stingray. I'm wondering what the stingray is to this mouse here who's hiding. And there's definitely little kids here or animals here. This one's very curious. This one's anxious. This one's the hard worker. And there's somebody watching over these vulnerable energies. And the peacock is there too. This can be the peacock, they're keeping a close eye on these guys, and rising from the ashes perhaps here. There may be some big transformation here, or maybe in Phoenix. So let's put all these guys up here. Gemini. Gemini. Maybe you're keeping an eye on somebody's kids or their pets for a friend, unless you have your own kids. That can be your job too, if you're a teacher or something like that. Maybe you're dealing with a bunch of kids. And let's see what the Lenormand Reverie has for you guys. And so you may be coming up as that very curious otter there. And maybe they're not kids at all. Maybe they're just students in adult school, you know, who are learning from the dragon there, who's the peacock. And to make big transformations with the phoenix there, rising from the ashes. All right, for Gemini, July 2022. Gemini, July 2022. And wise counsel. Somebody else got this. I can't remember who. The 12 is the hanging man, which is Pisces, but also for me that can be Capricorn. And then the 7 of Pentacles here, of reaping rewards of your efforts. Or this could be pairing up with someone to do that, or hang out. Or getting wise counsel here as well, because they're more of the serious communication in this deck. And this could be just hanging out at home, being wise, or doing work at home with the King of Cups, or the Emperor, or just being stable at home. And perhaps taking a trip as well, perhaps with a child, or a pet, or your new baby. It might be a new passion project, maybe taking a risk here. At the bottom of the deck is the 44 and the magnifying glass, taking a closer look at something, or perhaps making things bigger than they are. Maybe taking a test or exam, or a child is. Somebody might be bored or doing social work, learning how to ground, receive, and integrate receiving of love, whether that's you or somebody else. Okay? Or that can be an inspection as well. Maybe being inspected, you know, if you're like in foster care, making sure that it's inspected for the children there, but taking a risk. This could be a child taking a risk in a transition to be love, to be more loving, or just an adult whose new project is to do this, to travel, or go see a child more often, or getting advice, or settling down now, so now you can go and travel and see a child more often. So let's see what's coming up with these guys. Put these down here in front, since I don't have room up there. Watch out, eagle. Everybody's falling down. Put this up here first. The child and the die. So let's see what kind of energies we have here. You have Taurus, you have Aries, you have Pisces, perhaps Capricorn, Scorpio, and there has to be some earth in there with the beaver in the cards back there too. There's a lot of energies there. Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, and Pisces at least. So let's cut the deck here. So somebody might have a bright idea, but you need to take a closer look or do some research first. And that could be about getting children, you know, vaccinated, things like that, and maybe wanting to do research before anything happens. Or even pets. It's like, you know, Gemini, you're plugged in. You know, you're the communicator. You're plugged into a lot of people or advice. But there's someone there who's scared. Hold on, I just had to check. This is someone who's supposed to come here to do some work. Okay, sorry about that. I had 2 people texting me I wasn't expecting. Okay. Gemini, July 22. Who's coming out for you? The Lovers, that's you. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right, Gemini. July 2022. Gemini. July 2022. Gemini. Okay. All right, first card out for you is the Lovers reversed. So this is the center of the card. Maybe you're feeling unloved right now or in a breakup. This could also be a Gemini reversed or somebody with Gemini in their chart. Maybe indecision regarding a relationship. We have the Ace of Cups as the challenge reversed. Perhaps there could be a breakup here. Breakup, feeling dumped or feeling dumped on. This can be also any liquids coming out of your body. So if you're sweating too much, if you're peeing too much, if you are vomiting because you're sick. And this can be just emotionally overwhelmed, you know, pushed to your emotional limits, not wanting to do it anymore. The foundation is the Four of Swords reversed. Maybe not sleeping well, so obviously your temper may be limited, or your patience may be limited. This could also be rising above, not sleeping well, rising above, but there's some trust issues there. Worried about getting your heart broken again, or heart issues. But rising above, or you're awakening and coming out about it now. Or maybe somebody else around you is. But it looks like you. It's all air and Gemini. In the recent past, there was some celebration or happiness, self-satisfaction, perhaps going to wine country or a chef's kitchen type of energy, and it's very much chalet energy, like skiing, except it's not that time of year in this hemisphere anyway, but I guess somebody could be skiing somewhere. But it's just about self-satisfaction, happiness, maybe cooking, having people over to cook for them, or maybe someone's got a pizza oven or something. And then crowning here is the Tower reversed. This could be trying to avoid a disaster, or after sudden events, or after a sudden breakup, or after, this could be after sex as well. If this isn't a breakup, it's like you just had sex. Or, yep. This definitely could be that kind of connection. Maybe somebody woke you, or just feeling kind of frisky after dinner, unusually so. And then what's coming up in the near future is the Four of Cups, which is being tempted by that Holy Grail. This could be somebody who's bored, and the need to ground, integrate, and macerate how to receive love for yourself, right? Because boredom is just time to go within. It doesn't have to be boredom. There's many things you can do when you're being quiet and by yourself. And you see yourself as the Eight of Wands upright in energetic exchange, or a big communicator, a lot of back and forth, whether it's communication, travel, or energy. Maybe you're feeling an energy exchange at night. Or not sleeping, because maybe you're getting an influx of calls or something. What's around you, or how others might see you, is the Strength card reversed. Feeling weak or sick, or in need of courage. This also could be a pet who is sick, okay? Or just ego, maybe out of control here too. Needing strength, needing courage, needing better health care or better health. And the block here for you is getting over something. So getting over a loss, regret, guilt, and shame. Any kind of grieving process is still going on a bit. Right? From feeling overwhelmed here, whether you've just had sex or whether you just had a breakup. But there was some happiness over here, a celebration. But it looks like there's a lot of kids or pets here, or adults who are learning something new, so they feel very childlike. And one's very nervous, one's very curious, one's very hardworking and plugged in. So maybe doing something online together. And then this is the oversight or the teacher online. And maybe the University of Phoenix. There you go. That's interesting. And then what's coming up at the end here is the Queen of Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Peacock in there too. So she may want to strut her stuff. Maybe you graduated, right? Even if you're an adult. So this could be graduating with a new degree, feeling more like an intellectual. There may be some royal lineage underneath here, but now educated as well. Perhaps with peacock colors, or just strutting your stuff. So if you have earth in your chart, this could be you, but you're coming up as fire as well. So this could be somebody around you. And what's connected to what's left hanging in limbo for you is the Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles sharing or being charitable with others, or settling out. And what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read? The Nine of Swords. Perhaps crying like a baby, or purging in a crib. Perhaps with the wise owl over here. You did have the wise counsel coming in. So maybe having wise counsel come to your window, literally. Maybe an owl flies to your window. But again, suffering in silence, or not sleeping. Maybe you have a headache at night. And this is somebody who could be sharing. The Queen of Pentacles could be sharing with you. Perhaps yeah, it's just that energy of the Queen of Pentacles, perhaps offering a settlement, or sharing, or actually doing, online services, since that's coming up, to others who may be suffering. And it's easier now since a lot of stuff can be done online. I'm going to pull a few extra cards for the end of the read. I'm losing my voice, so someone's not speaking their truth. Let's see what else is coming up here. Okay, so the bottom of the deck we'll go to. We have the Six of Cups reversed, so there may have been a falling out in the past, or a negative childhood. This can be difficult children as well, or the past returning. And there's some kind of devil energy here, codependency or detox, that may be returning to your life, or children acting up. Maybe there's children with codependencies here. Maybe you're working in a rehab, or you're in a rehab, and there's other people there too that you're bonding with. Let's see here. So we have the wounded warrior here, right? Not giving up their wounds. This could be somebody who jumped out of a plane as well. But they're holding on to their wounds. They're not giving up, feeling very uncomfortable in emotions or with expressing emotions. And then somebody might be jealous or feeling rejected in the past. Or this can be the schmoozer who kisses up to everybody, but they're not offering any love. Or maybe they don't feel worthy of receiving any love either. And then we have the judgment here, right? Not somebody might have choked or spoke too soon. The need to swallow their pride. The day the music died. Letting go of what they were holding on to, right? No longer keeping things close to your chest. In a disconnect or at a distance from someone who you may be very fiery about or codependent on, but this is about rehabbing from that codependency or addiction from the past or past childhood, or your children coming back, or the past returning now, and seeing if you can face those addictions without falling back into that hole. So that could be a test for you. Okay? And remembering your own worth, even if you're struggling and going through something difficult like addiction. So let's see here. All right. So the wounded warrior, whether that's you or somebody else around you with fiery energy, but you are seeing yourself as fire here, and dealing with the past or negative memories of addiction or codependency, or someone that you miss or are disconnected from that may be very difficult for you to be apart from. And we have Aquarius reversed for me, Capricorn reversed, Gemini reversed, Scorpio reversed, and Leo reversed. So all your trump cards or your majors are reversed. So might be having trouble with kids or pets or people who are learning from you if you're teaching, or you may be one of those students as well. But a lot of back and forth, which may be good. But I'm not getting anything about work really here. There's no really monetary things other than the Queen of Pentacles, but she just might be an earth sign. There's no other pentacles here for here, someone letting go of a little bit of money, but it doesn't feel like a work reading. Unless you're babysitting at home and that kind of work, or you're taking care of people. But it's not coming up as work. Maybe you're just doing it from the goodness of your heart, or somebody else's. You know, or doing charity work. But it looks like somebody's tempted, or you're tempted or bored, but not sleeping well and trying to rise above or awakening to a negative past and wanting to get past that. Maybe there's some sexual trauma in the past or sexual issues you want to get past. But like I said, it can be either way, because this could literally be that you just had sex, perhaps with someone that you should not have had sex with, someone from the past who returned. You might have just had sex, or this is a painful breakup from the past that may be coming up to look at. All right, Gemini. And like I said, it's just Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Scorpio, and Leo. Leo, Scorpio. Is that all the fixed signs? Yeah. So why do we have the Six of Cups reversed in your recent past with children? And this can be your own children. And it looks like two, and there's disconnect in the past as well. And these guys just fell out of my lap. Queen of Swords is reversed with the High Priestess here. That could be a friend that you had a falling out with as well from the past, or a negative mother who is very difficult. This could be a mother also who has an aide taking care of them. And perhaps, you know, the children may be having a hard time because someone's, you know, not well. But this also can be someone being a bit vicious with their words or verbally abusive, keeping secrets. from the children. And there could be some codependent behavior in the family there that you're dealing with. And this is someone putting out the truth, right? So this is the Queen of Swords is in a very hurt place, or a very, maybe she's in a vengeful place as well. Maybe that's someone who likes to get back at people, but keeping secrets, or just keeping secrets. Maybe that's her addiction. And now telling the truth. So maybe getting over that addiction. The truth shall set you free. And there's the 8 of Wands reversed, but it's reversed here. So someone, this could be an aide, a psychic, a religious counsel, someone, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, is telling the truth or giving you the truth or information about why there are delays, but you're coming up as upright now, but this was in the past. Maybe there's delays in travel, or delays in moving forward with Cancer energy here, which could be Ascension. This could also be an ambulance here, why it's taking so long, why it took so long for an ambulance to get here when there was an issue when you called. With the Empress, this could be an elderly parent who's struggling and he had to call an ambulance and it took a long time, so you may be pissed off at them, but you're fine here, but it was in the recent past. The 9 of Cups. Somebody very happy, taking a load off, not having to work, or maybe lost weight, so they're really happy with themselves. Someone returning from the past, you know, like when you go back to reunions, feeling really good when you go back to reunion because you're in really good shape and you lost weight. And this could be after a breakup or a lack of love, or there's no love loss with whoever that is that you want to show off for. That could be, but there definitely could be a breakup there. Coming together to work, perhaps with an ex. And again, you know, it's like awakening to the temptation, the devil. So some kind of codependence here for sure from the past that's coming in to see if you can take it or not. The 4 of Swords reversed as the home, not sleeping at home or after a celebration or party. Somebody offering love at the party and doing something foolish. Or this one fell. This is receiving love from someone who fell from grace. So again, there's that temptation, or maybe something that stupid that you did, you know, as far as that stuff's something you knew you shouldn't have done. The Lovers is reversed. And that could be marriage or a sexless marriage. This could be Taurus energy, religion, establishment, and some kind of breakup from that. Being present in a marriage presently, or being present in an establishment, religion, or Taurus person, and trying to rise above the situation, but yet standing up for yourself at the same time. And that can be in a broken marriage with an ex. And then the challenge is the Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. This is the wounded warrior defending their wounds, defending their passion projects, but they can't take much more, you know, they're on their last leg there. And maybe they're overworked, you know, over everything, or not working at all. No one's helping them out, or just is not working out. And again, this is that breaking up, or, you know, ending things, or dark night of the soul, big transition right there. It's just not working out. There's also, it can be that someone's experienced a death recently too. They don't want to let go of it. And again, it can be a situation where the ambulance took forever to get there, and that's why somebody had passed away in the past, and you may want to get to the bottom of that. Or just ending things with family that just doesn't serve you. You don't get along with them, who may have taken a lot from you in the past, or maybe you feel like you took a lot from them in the past. Or, you know, but when you did things, or somebody else did things, they always were able to run back to this family. But I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. The Tower reversed is crowning for Gemini, July 2022. July 2022. So ending the fight or in a losing battle, of avoiding disaster and not expressing emotions, not being comfortable with emotions, not leaving, like a situation that's a losing battle but staying anyway, that never ending, instead of letting it blow up and end. And there's the King of Cups reversed, which can be someone who's really emotionally detached or alcoholic or depressed and having to deal with dysfunctional abuse in the family as well, and maybe have to come together with that. Maybe they need help financially, and maybe there's, you don't know if you can handle dealing with that situation because it's an addiction for you or a codependency that may set you off. So here is the Four of Cups. Tempted by that Holy Grail because you're bored, or he is. And there's that Page of Pentacles, a student, an opportunity, invitation, and you're tempted. But someone who's stolen from you before, or lied to you before, or cheated on you before. And this could be children as well, as we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed too, who may just have no balls to come forward. And dumping multiple loads or emotional attachments. This could be also finding the one and dumping the rest. But can you believe them this time? Because maybe they said that before, but they lied to you. But there's definitely a bold move forward to step up to the plate here. And perhaps deal with this Emperor reversed, whether this is someone sick, dealing with an ambulance, or whether this is someone who was abusive in the past, in your childhood, and getting past that energy here. You are the Eight of Wands upright. Okay, there it comes up again. Okay. You are boldly moving forward, stepping up to the plate, or messaging, not allowing the Emperor to take your power away from you. Finding peace away. So it's like getting away from family, whether it's a father or a child. It's like getting away and finding peace. Stepping up to the plate. There may be a child who is stepping up to the plate, actually. Or someone's actually messaging you, which maybe they don't normally message you at all. And now they are, and you're wondering, should I actually give any of my energy towards this? But it looks like a lot of back and forth. And there's the Queen of Wands as well. And this, these guys might be holding a grudge over here. Whether one of those is you, or that's what you're dealing with. That could be siblings, friends, family, partnerships. Got the Emperor here reversed too, which can be a father, boss, grandfather, or questioning whether you want to take a trip with them. There's two movement energies. Or maybe you want to go do a lot of back and forth, and or between children, figuring out how you're going to take care of a parent. The Leo reversed card, the Strength card reversed, at war here. This could be egos out of control right here, really defensive, taking down the field. Leo. And the Moon. So Leo, Cancer, and there's two fire signs right here that are being Scroogey, maybe not helping out. Being defensive. Perhaps they're trying to control their anger, or taming the beast. Maybe they're just defensive because they have a pet or child at home that they have to take care of, or issues at the full moon. Again, there's a lot of pet here energy. Maybe someone has a lot of animals they have to take care of. And the full moon's coming up, but this is in the past. So I feel like it's just at night, maybe needing someone to take care of the animals for different things. If you have unexpected problems you need to take care of. The block is the Five of Cups reversed. Five of Cups reversed for Gemini, July 2022. There's two more here. Again, the kids out of control kind of thing, or pets. Frustration of kids out of control, egos out of control, no growth, no inspiration, feeling like you've been burned before or over-radiated. If someone's been in the hospital, maybe you feel like they're not treating them right. Perhaps being given an ultimatum to these kids. or this Leo energy here who's frustrated, and this is a block for you of getting over it. Maybe they gave you an ultimatum and you're having trouble getting over that, or somebody dumped on you or dumped you and you're having trouble getting over that. And here's the King of Wands, who's actually the one offering the ultimatum or the choice to the kids or the Leo or the pets or to you, whoever it is. And it may not be fair to him because there's a lack of sharing there, imbalanced, or maybe it's not fair letting these two back in because maybe they took advantage before. Maybe you didn't have a choice. They let them back in, but you have to deal with it. It's kind of like that energy. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here at the end. But he could be giving a choice. There's something about him that he doesn't feel it's fair to bring them back in. But maybe giving them an ultimatum, like I'll let you come in if this. But I don't think he's doing it because he really wants to. Or maybe this is just your fear that he won't cooperate. The Queen of Pentacles, the Empress reversed. So this could be, she's upright, but before she may have lost her mother or grandmother recently. Or maybe she's got Taurus in her chart. But there's some kind of inequity here in the relationship, right? If she's not sick or injured or just not well right now, or it's not someone who passed, then she's not a nice person. She's either aggressive or passive aggressive. This also could be someone who miscarried, which would be a health issue in that same category. But she's not sharing, or she's feeling like it's unfair to have to bring these two back in, or yeah, because she's not, there's an inequity about bringing these back into the fold here with the Empress reversed. Or perhaps a mother who just thinks her children are ungrateful or manipulative, insecure, not knowing how to manifest. But this is Gemini, so this could be your mother saying that. Or maybe someone you want them to let you back in some kind of shared relationship, and that may be the Queen of Pentacles, and you may not be sure they'll think it's fair to go through that again. So we have the Six of Pentacles here, and that's coming up with these guys here. Someone's coming in with good news, leading the way, successful, with an advisor perhaps, or somebody shedding light on their success, perhaps advertising, and then we have the Queen of Cups reversed, who may be turning her back, sad or hurt by this person before, but sharing here. Queen of Pentacles is sharing. This could be getting professional advice for the Queen of Cups reversed, who may finally be getting justice here, or she could be a Libra or be dealing with a Libra energy. We have Virgo upright, Libra upright here, and sharing. Maybe this could be, Libra energy or fiery energy could be coming in to bring news to Virgo, Queen of Cups reversed. She could be Libra and Virgo, or one or the other, but it feels like there's another energy coming in to offer something that could be you, but not sure that they'll think it's fair. But she's giving to somebody else over here, and this could be this Queen of Cups reversed, struggling, grieving, not being able to sleep at night or having nightmares, not satisfied with self, or not happy being alone, with new information that may have knocked her off balance regarding a patient or impatient. It could be an impatient, or the fallen angel, someone who fell, or it can be just, losing your patience, losing your temper, or somebody else lost their temper, right? Somebody with new information then got off balance, or, this was upright, this would be peace of mind, and then new information comes in, and then you have to rebalance yourself again. And this could be someone who can't see very well too, like it can be an elderly person who fell, But maybe it's someone who's vulnerable now, but who was very bad to you in the past. And it's a difficult pill to swallow, right? To want to take care of somebody who wasn't good to you in the past, or maybe who did everything to, not give you stability, spend your money, drink, be abusive, all that kind of stuff. And now they're vulnerable and other people are expecting you to take care of them, that kind of thing. And there may be some betrayal here, or it could be a pain in the butt, or just wanting to end pain, or a painful ending here, a painful surgery, and not wanting, somebody holding their tongue, but having something to say, and feeling sad. Maybe someone then lashing out and then feeling bad afterwards, not being able to control their temper. So then we have, after this one, the Nightmare card, we have the Magician, which is your energy again, but in this deck he's not very friendly there. But he's got lots of tools, and they could be on the older side. And this could be someone, selling their services of magic to heal this person over here, and juggling, or just teaching them to keep their vibration really high, keep their eye on the prize. Or this is him juggling, performing, and then recovering. Recovering from exile, injury, or illness to implement a plan, perhaps. Or getting them to spend more money, because here they spent 5 pentacles and now they're spending 7. So this could be someone manipulating others to spend 2 and then get them to give them 5 and then get them to give 7 pentacles. So it could be a manipulator, not actually healing them, but doing things to them that may temporarily feel good, but knowing that they'll have to come back for more healing again. And then here's the King of Cups reversed. And he may be emotionally detached, or have some kind of addictions, alcohol addictions or depression addictions. And there may be a plan here to invest money in this person. And in separation or heartbreak, or perhaps they need a procedure, and coming clean, cleaning up the act here, or just needing to clean up the space for an ill person to come for recovery, perhaps if they're going to have a procedure. And then defenseless to the energies, attacks, or people ganging up, but not needing an excuse because you're the Empress here, or somebody else is. And here's the Student, the Page of Pentacles, who's hanging out with this bird with peacock eyes. And that can be this Queen of Pentacles, which can be mother and child here as well. But remember, we have the Empress upright here now. Over here, she was reversed. So maybe she had to take in people that she didn't want to take in, or even pets or things like that, or taking in people off the street because the Queen of Pentacles wanted her to, or what she did and then she didn't want that. 2 people living together didn't want the same thing. But she's upright now here with the Page of Pentacles, which can be her child, post-war, and choosing a new path. So let's see how that comes up clarifier-wise. Who's the Magician? I'm going to assume that's Gemini. It came right up as the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So that could be somebody with Virgo in their chart. And then these 2 guys came up too. It could be a masculine here. So the Magician could actually be a pair of swindlers here, scammers. The Queen of Pentacles reversed with the King of Swords reversed, who are the stars, the healers, the dreamers. Come here, we'll take your money. It's that kind of thing. So he is coming up as manipulative. Or maybe he's taking advantage of these 2, right? He's the star in the middle, and these 2 he pulled in to pay for their healing, and juggling here. Juggling to heal, or to come back in from exile. Letting somebody else back in your life who you knew wasn't a good idea in the past. So perhaps then all hell broke loose, or sudden events, an explosion, an epiphany, a sexual exchange happened that you knew shouldn't have happened again, with an ex perhaps, and then feeling trapped again. Trapped again, hostage by the juggler. and then withholding or playing hardball. Implementing a plan or spending on the King of Cups. How does that relate to the Magician there? Heartbreak or a heart procedure. Maybe these guys just feel like the hospital is they're swindlers, right? That person who always, no matter what it is in the hospital, they're swindlers. It's trying to take them for all their money because it's so expensive. And this could be someone who needs to go to the hospital, but they don't want to go because they know they're just a bunch of thieves there, right? They take all my money. This also could be heartbreak regarding a relationship, soulmate, or child, and needing to spend money. With the Page of Cups, right? So it could be Page of Cups and their father here. The soulmate energy, but in separation or heartbreak. And this could be because of addiction. Like if they didn't have the addiction, it feels like they would be soulmates, this father and child. But because of addiction, there's all sorts of negative energies here. But they might be a lot alike here. And maybe you never got along, but you are a lot alike. And maybe you're seeing that now when you couldn't see that before. And then there may be separation or heartbreak here with someone needing to come clean or getting a cardiac cath, perhaps, to get a clear screen. Defenseless to the Empress over here. Okay, somebody who fell off the wagon or fell short, didn't follow through with what they were supposed to do, or paralyzed by their passions. With the Knight of Cups reversed, right? So these are the two who always get in trouble together, or they're up to no good. Or it's just two children who can't believe what's happened. They can't function at the moment. Their world has been turned upside down. This can be Pisces reversed or Divine Feminine, the 5D, right? So this could be a Pisces person. This could be Sagittarius. And then we have someone saving or withholding money, time, and energy from the Empress, or planning on starting a new life with the Empress, or with a mother or a grandmother. And then it's not quite time yet, or things aren't quite going their way, or in a twist of fate, there may be some boredom here, or out of nowhere, out of the blue, an offer of love here from the Page of Cups. With the King of Pentacles reversed. And then we have Pisces reversed, Libra reversed here as well. The King of Pentacles may have all of a sudden received an offer of help from a child, an independent child. Or these could also be grown siblings working it out together. Or they're bored waiting in a surgery waiting area, coming together. Waiting for an announcement or for the doctors to come out to let them know. Or coming together to help in the wake-up call or ascension. Dealing with people who are stressed out and don't understand what they're going through. Regarding the Ten of Pentacles, family in heaven on earth, and ascension to 5D. So that could be coming up as well. Or just suffering from the same trauma that you had from the same family. It could be a family, business, or community. Coming together with this community and helping others. So, and it's again choosing a new path post-war, post-virus. Perhaps coming back with someone that you used to have a connection with, but maybe there was a falling out in the past, or literally codependent or addictive relationships that you're dealing with in the family especially. So let's see what Romance Angels has for you. What signs do you have again? You have Capricorn reversed, Aquarius reversed, Gemini reversed, Scorpio reversed, Leo reversed. And then what came up here is Gemini or Virgo upright. Sometimes that can be Aries for me, but not always. And then we have Taurus here too, upright. And we have looks like a couple different children of Pentacles that are upright. But also there's that Page of Cups is kind of like the star of the show, especially from the energy up there. There's different kids. And that could be siblings from a family and a transformative process, watching over vulnerable people, whether they're children or adults, maybe, ailing parents. Getting advice and counseling about a home, perhaps taking a trip to see a child once you're able to get them situated in a home. So you could be dealing with, there's a lot of children in those headers. So it's like more of a focus on them, but there could be an elderly person too that needs help. Maybe you've been doing something for a while and you found a certain age group that is really your niche, you know. So let's see from Romance Angels for Gemini, July 2022, and these all fell out. Deception and the masks, and it can just have to do with having to wear masks, like in a hospital situation, or people are just wearing masks with each other, you know, codependent relationships in a family could be coming up, which we already talked about. And then forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Trust, the situation's calling for you to have trust and faith. And you deserve love. You're lovable, Sagittarius energies, and separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So you may, you know, someone that you have come back together with, you then realize for sure, like, this is not someone I should spend time with, and then you realize that no, I deserve love, and then you part from them again. That could be that kind of energy. But the deception could be a deception, a literal, you know, difficult deception, or it could just be as simple as not expressing, you know, the parts of yourself that you think somebody else won't like. But it definitely could be somebody worth waiting for. And the separation could be because someone needs to go to rehab, but are willing to do the work. So somebody might be worth waiting for. And then soulmate at the bottom of the deck. But yes, this is your soulmate. And calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And this is your soulmate. So you're dealing with somebody here. And there's a lot of energetic exchange between you. Whether it's literal energy that you feel the other person, or whether you're communicating or traveling a lot. So whether this is your child or a lover or an ex even. So from Nature's Whispers. Nature's Whispers for Gemini, July 2022. Gemini, it was just 6:33 on the clock, which is that Christ vibration. Oh, came out the wrong way. Inner Truth, 16. Sudden events. And this is that energy of the bottom of the tree trunk. You know, there's a whole new world when you really look closely, right? If you looked under a magnifying glass, you'd actually see holes in the bottom of the trunk of the tree, and you'd see other life there. There's also a little canoe here. Sudden epiphanies. Sudden sexual exchange. Sudden events you would never have expected before. And that could be some kind of extraterrestrial exchange too. This is like a bird that's not really a bird, but a ship that's opening up to you. That love matters and coming together. No matter where they're from, right? Whether they come out of the sky or whether they come from the bottom of the tree, love matters. Okay. Inner truth and love matters. That's all that matters. And I want to show you this too. This is actually the underlying energies. I'm going to pull you the top of the deck too. There's that romance of the tree. So they came out like this. This. This acceptance of love of the Queen of Cups. Coming together, that love matters. And the inner truths, the sudden epiphanies that you have about your relationships. And it doesn't matter where they're from, whether they're from outer space or from the bottom of the tree, or they're the tree trunk, that love matters. All right, from the top of this deck is Make a Wish. That's the one of the Magician, that's you. You're getting all green in your Mary Magdalene energy, Buttercup yellow, and making a wish for your dreams to come true, that you deserve it. There's the breakthrough, the 8 of the dance between the masculine and feminine, manifesting your dreams with an open heart, taking a leap into that water in a breakthrough. That's amazing, Gemini. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. It's a lot going on. There is some positive energy here with the Queen of Pentacles here at the end for you. And being charitable to those helping others, and that could be you if you have Earth in your chart. Maybe you found your calling. But it's like you had to revisit a codependency or addiction from the past in order to really be sure about what you wanted. And it's like all of a sudden you had this epiphany or this clearing about what you wanted. And this feels very clear at the path. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. So you might want to listen to the lyrics for that song. I can see all obstacles in my way. That's for you, Gemini. I can't remember all the lyrics there. It's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. So you might want to check that out. Remember your water, your rest, your joy, your nature. And if you're not perfectly balanced every day, that's okay. Just do your best every day to stay in that present place. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. Just stay right here in the moment and appreciate every moment. Rise and be loved. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye, guys. Breathe.